Hello everyone. Welcome back to GeoCAD Chronicles. So for today's tutorial, we are to look at selection in QGIS. How to select features within QGIS. With this, we can use the selection toolbar. We can use the attribute table to select features. So before we begin, make sure that you have the selection toolbar, this one from here to here. In case you don't have it, just right click anywhere in the toolbar space. You look for a selection toolbar. So it's here. So mine, I already have it here. So in case you don't have it, put it there. So to start with, we see I have some data here and another one here. Never mind the fact that it is dispersed, but provided that it does for us what we intend to in this series. So to start with, after putting your selection toolbar there, we can see that on the first feature of the toolbar, we have there we have four things there: select feature by polygon, select feature by freehand, select features by radius. We also have this. This is also selecting features by volume, by value. Sorry, expression, select all features, invert feature selection, and we can also select features by location, as we can see this. We can also select features from attribute table. When you open the attribute table, you can easily select features. I'm going to show you how. So for today's tutorial, we are basically going to look at that. We see how to use and utilize the selection functions within QGIS. So to start with, after putting your selection toolbar or making it active, I'll go to the selection feature here, the first one, and click select feature. So with this, when I click it, we can see that the cursor changes. With this, I can easily select any feature. Let me start with the polygon, GeoCAD layer. So I need to select my layer here. When I select that layer, I click on any feature under that layer, so it gets highlighted with a yellow color. So I can also select this. So when I select this, the other one gets deselected automatically. So in case you want to select more than two features, you just on your Windows PC or computer, just press down the shift button and continue left clicking on the polygons you want to, or the features you want to select while holding down the shift button. When you are done, you release the shift button. Let me deselect this. So to try again, left click, hold the shift button, click the first feature, second one, third one, as many as you want. So let me deselect. So that's one way of selecting features. Meanwhile, I can also draw a polygon. Select by left clicking. I long press the left button. I hold down the left button and I drag a square around the features I want. So you can see that all the polygons within this layer, within the window that we created, have been selected. Though we can see that the window touched also some points and lines, but for them they are not selected. Why? This is because we right now we selected the poly GeoCAD layer, so it means even though I select all these the software is going to only filter out those features within the GeoCAD layer or the polygon layers or within the layer that has been selected. Those are the features it's going to highlight. So meanwhile, if I want to I select for points, it's the same as I select the points layer, then click on the points I want to select, all that. If not, I can just drag all of them like that, and we can see that I'm on my points layer. Much as I draw a window around everything, it's only the points within that area that are selected. So if I want to select multiple points, I can just easily press the shift button, drag left click on any points I want to select. So the same goes for lines. Even for lines it's the same. You can see when I press the lines layer, I can easily come, I select any line I want. So in case I want to select multiple lines, I hold the shift button and I click on the lines I want to select. If not that, I can drag a window around the lines I want to select. So that's one of selecting features, and that was select features in the selection toolbar, this one. So we now going to look at select features by polygon. So we select it by polygon. With this, I can draw a polygon around the layers I want to select. Let me say I click anywhere, starting point. I continue left clicking as I make a polygon, left click as I draw a polygon. Anywhere that this polygon line or boundary touches, that feature is going to be selected. And when I'm done to stop this, right click, a single right click is enough to stop. So we can see that where I drew a polygon, those features that were touching the polygon have been selected. So same goes for points. Let me first deselect this. Same goes for points. These are a few points. I have some more points up this way. And so I draw a polygon around the points I want. Can easily do like this. You can see that I'm drawing a polygon on these points up this way, leaving some outside. So we'll see that these points have been selected, and some the same goes for polygon. So for the polygon this time around, let me use these parcels for ArcGIS, a part of ArcGIS, and this was nested somewhere. So I click that layer. I make sure that I have select feature by polygon on. So I draw a polygon around. So I want to select only these. So I right click. We can see that only those are selected. And that's basically how you select features by polygon. So now let's look at selecting features by freehand. Freehand is almost similar to polygon, but this time around you just need only a left click button. You left click once and then you start dragging your mouse anywhere you want. As you can see, I'm dragging my mouse anywhere I want. The freehand draws a polygon where the mouse or the cursor passes, and then to stop you just left click once, then you stop. So I have my parcel layers of ArcGIS here. Select this, then by freehand I click anywhere. I start dragging my mouse. Just a single click is enough to start the freehand feature, and then I move my cursor like that. then a single left click again to stop. So we can see that I've selected this. So same goes for my points. I can just single left click there, and then I move like this. So guys, we can see then a single left click is enough. So where my freehand has passed, that's where we have the features selected. The same goes for the lines. I only have these lines. Single left click, I draw. So that's it for feature by freehand. Select features by freehand. So we got to select features by radius. So select features by radius with this. Now let me start with the line features. So with this, I click anywhere I want. Let me click here. Then as I drag my mouse, we can see that a chunk of a certain radius is being drawn there. So, sorry. So this radius is in meters. So you can easily come here on up here in our software, topmost corner to the right. We can see that we have a selection radius. I can give this a selection radius of what? 100 meters. Sorry, let me give it 200. So we can see that the 200 radius is there. Then I say enter. When I say enter, you can see that all the lines that were attached by our radius have been selected. It's the same for going to points. If I go to points and I click here, I move my radius anywhere, or I type the radius here. 60. I say okay, so these points have been what? Highlighted. So it's the same for polygons. So basically, that's how to use this first tool for selecting features. So let's look at another tool. This one, selection tool also. This one, we can select by value. So let me first check my attribute for the line layer. So I don't have ID, so let me put the ID here. I enable editing. So ID 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just putting randomly 5 and 6. I save, I stop editing, and save, I close. So I have all my features here have IDs. So we are going to now select feature by value. So I select a feature by value. So in this case, I'm going to rely only on what? ID. So I need to first select, let me start with a point. Points GeoCAD layer. So I come to this, select feature by value. So with this, I'm going to rely on only IDs. So I say any ID I want. Let me say free. So, and then with this, we can see that on the right hand side, we have an extension there. So we select not equal to or equal to, greater than, less than, greater than or equal to, less than or equal to, between or inclusive, not between is missing. So I say less than 3. So we say flash this late. So let me move this here. So when I say flash, we don't see any flash, so it means these points are here. So when I say flash layer features, so we can see some features here flashing with a different color. This one, so less than 3, so it means 1 2, those are the less than 3. So we can see them flashing here, or if not, I can say show them in what, in the table. So they are going to open attribute, so we have them here. So if you are not comfortable with this view of the table, when they bring this table, on the right bottom of the table, we can see we have this feature here. So we click on it to bring them in the table for the other attribute table format. So we can see we have this. So these are the two features that are less than what? Less than 3. So let me close this. So I can also say zoom to layer. We can see these layers have been zoomed to. So I say select layers, select points. So these are the points they have selected. So let me reset my form. Let's select all of them. So let me go to ArcGIS parcels. These parcels. So ArcGIS parcels. I go to select feature by value. So I only have the ID there. So let me use ID of 30. I say greater than 30. So when I say greater than 30, I flash. So you can see that these are the features that are greater than 30. These parcels are greater than 30. So I can also show them in the attribute. So open table. In the open table, they are here. We can see them here. So if we are not comfortable with this view again, we click this and we can see them here. So we can also select features like this. We can say zoom to features, so we reset our form, we close, we deselect all of them. So same goes for the lines. Lines. Select features by value. So let me say 4. I say equal to 4. I say zoom to feature. So I say flash. So we can see that it is flashing. We can select it. We can zoom to it in the tables here. If I'm not comfortable with that view, I click this to change the view, or click this to go back to the view. These two features are the bottom right corner of our table, and they can change the way we view our table. And close, deselect. So that's selecting features by value. So now let's look at selecting features by location. So let me click here. So with this, we see this form here. So I'm going to select my points layer, GeoCAD layer. I'm going to select points, relying on the location for these parcels of Wakiso. So by comparing to the features from, choose those parcels within Wakiso. So where I want the features to be selected from, the points, they should either be an intersect, or they should dash, or they should be within. So if I select this, so they are going to bring me points, select points that are intersecting or dashing or are within the Wakiso parcels. So modify current selection by, so you can see this, we creating new selection, adding to current selection, selecting within current selection, or removing from current selection. So I say I'm going to select creating new selection. So I say run. So we can see that these points here have been selected or highlighted because we have some that are within the that do the intersect. We also have some that are touching, and we also have some that are within. So we can see that this is within, this is within, this touches or touches and intersect. So there. So I can also, let me deselect this. So I can also select these parcels relying on what? On points, GeoCAD layer. So I'm going to select the parcels relying on my points. So what you select comes first, what you select from or comparing with comes second. So I'm going to leave these parameters the way they are, creating a selection the way it is as run. So we can see that parcels have been highlighted. So I close. Let me deselect this. So I said we are also going to look at selecting features from attribute. So let me open the parcel layer. Open attribute. So we can see here we can see here these are my parcels. This is the attribute table. So I can select all of them like this using this tool here. I can deselect them using this. Or I can just click anywhere on the number I want to select. Let it be this or be that. You can see when I click on a number or on a row, the feature in that row gets selected. So if I want to select many at once, I can press the control. Sorry, that was the shift button. So I click this, I press control, I continue selecting them. So if I want to select from 1 to 10 at once, I click 1, then I scroll to 10, I press down the shift button, I click 10. So you can see that the first 10 have been selected. So I can also zoom to layers from this, or zoom to selected features. So after selecting them, we have this. This zooms to our selected features within the map. So this one zooms to our selected features within the map, and let me deselect. So it's the same as coming to this. I say this, I click this. If I zoom out, I go to navigation toolbar here. I can zoom to the selection, and I can also pan. I'm just zoom to selection this. Then so we can select a feature and then you zoom to it. So we have seen how to select features in QGIS. Basically, that's a brief view of how to select features. Guys, any inquiry, question, or any issues you have with your workflow, leave them in the comment section. Get back to them soon. I'll reply to them. Subscribe and like for more tutorials like this.